Hello to Professor Tracy and my classmates. It's week 2 of our public speaking class, and this week's assignment is memorable speech. And so I was supposed to come up with an idea of a story that I'd like to tell from my life, and I was thinking, and there's just so many that you can tell from 36 years of experience. I couldn't really nail one down, but I decided on going with a story about my first most amazing Christmas. I think that's something that everyone can relate to, and you open up your presents and you get that one toy that you just knew you had to have, and your parents actually got it for you, or Santa Claus brought it to you, and it's just amazing. So I'd like to share that with you guys and see what type of stories you have to tell and what type of feedback I get on mine. So for me, again, I'm 36 years old, so we're going to be talking about 30 years ago was the initial release of the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is the original 8-bit Nintendo that came with the first Super Mario Brothers game and Duck Hunt and the little flash gun, and it was one of those great things. So I really wanted this present, and I made sure that it was known. I wrote letters to Santa Claus, probably multiple times. I made sure my parents knew, and they had to write letters to Santa Claus, and just everything I could possibly do, every avenue that I could take as a young 5 or 6-year-old boy to try and get this toy, I was going to do it. I even offered to get side jobs and send my money to the North Pole in case Santa Claus was having a hard time that year, So whatever it took. Anyway, obviously Christmas time comes. I get a little choked up because it's just funny to me. But Christmas time comes around, and I've already been shopping, of course, at the stores, and so I know the general size of the box, and so I'm trying to go for those types of presents under the tree. And my parents, of course, are, no, you have to open this one. This is the next present. We have to go in order, and we have to save these certain presents for the end time. And so that there's some drama building up as a young kid. But I was pretty much one of those kids that followed the rules, so I decided to just play it off and just keep my hopes high that I was actually going to get that present. It came down to, obviously, the last present. Your parents have to punish you by saving the best one for last, and it was roughly the right size and shape, and so before I could even open the present, my eyes had lit up, and I started peeling the paper open really slowly, just kind of looking at the words on the package, and I caught that first glimpse of that little Nintendo logo, and I pretty much just lost it. I mean, I had to rip the package open at that point, and I'm tearing into the box, and it's all I can do to just get this thing set up on Christmas Day. And after that, I mean, as a child, I was pretty much useless for the next 3 days straight. And when I say straight, I mean I got up to go to the bathroom and to eat some food, and I did not sleep for 3 days. I don't know why my mother would ever allow that, but I played this game, Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, just back and forth, off and on, religiously, and it was probably one of the best life experiences that I remember as a young child. So I hope, again, that you guys can relate to that, and maybe you have your own stories that you're going to share about your first present, or your first anything really as a kid is just really important, and those memories are cherished by not only yourself but anyone that you share them with. So I look forward to seeing what you guys came up with, and have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.